Hello, hello. Welcome to day 1435 of Connecting the Thoughts. Code for today is every fruit has a taste of its own. Every fruit has its own taste. Sorry. Every fruit has its own taste. And what do I mean by this? Well, my daily quotes are quite interesting because they're inspired by experiences that I might have had, by conversations, and these could be coaching conversations, just conversations with people, loved ones. We're deep, intense conversations, and then a thought comes up, and then I put it down and I say, "Oh, let's have my live on this." And today was very interesting because where we are in the month of Ramadan, and it was beautiful because just after breaking fast, and it's traditional to break with a date. Right after having the date, we switched to having cherries, and it felt like the cherries were not sweet enough. And just in that moment, I thought to myself, what if the cherries don't feel sweet enough because we've had dates just before that, which are super sweet? So that's when I thought every fruit has its own taste, right? So if you are in that moment where you've had something that is super sweet, and then you shift to something that is probably not as sweet, but it has a sweetness of its own, it's definitely going to sound and taste a little different. It's going to taste a little, you need to get a little accustomed to that other fruit after having that very sweet fruit. Now, you might be wondering, what is she even talking about and what is the relevance? Why is she doing a live on fruits and sugar content, etc.? Stay with me. When you achieve a goal that feels very fulfilling, very high level, it's like it's there. And then when you have another accomplishment, which is relatively smaller perhaps, but it's still an accomplishment, then celebrate it. Do not belittle anything that is coming your way. Be grateful, be in gratitude for whatever that life is giving you. Sometimes after an achievement that is super high, super magnificent, very satisfactory, it's made an impact, a massive impact. And then when you have a medium, a mediocre level of an accomplishment, or if you slip and fall, right? That can happen too. You can have super sweet or you can have super sweet dates, and then shift and have an orange, and then feel like it's really sour. It's really, you know, it's not sweet at all. It's really sour, and you have that feeling of failure, and you realize, one moment there I was doing my best, and then suddenly I slipped and fell, and it just doesn't feel right. It feels uncomfortable, it feels sour. I don't like this. But you know what? That sour, that that orange that is sour is actually giving you a punch of vitamin C. It's giving you a zing, a zest, a sting. That's literally cleaning your palate. And look at it from a larger perspective, not just from the perspective of having fruit. Look at it from the perspective of life itself. When you are having that super sweet moment, and then from that super sweet moment, a mediocre win, or maybe even a failure that feels sour, that sour failure is cleaning your palate so that you can experience new pleasures and new tastes moving forward, more fresh, with a lot of freshness. And if you've been to these fine dining restaurants, they do bring in for you crushed ice with mint and lime to clean your palate. So when you transition from one course to the other, from one food to the other, they bring that in to literally waken up your taste buds. So think about it. Sometimes life gives you a failure. You come across failure to waken up your taste buds, to wake you up. from that routine of success. And when you have a slip and fall, it doesn't it's not your, that slip and fall does not define you. What you do after that slip and fall, what you do after that sour moment. Do you quit? Do you move away? Do you hate yourself? Do you beat yourself up? Or do you take that moment as that moment to clean your palate and then try something new again from that experience? If you're watching, if you've just tuned in, I highly recommend that you watch this live from the start. And it's really interesting the way a simple thought like every fruit has its own taste has evolved. I mean, it's really evolved. And it's beautiful. So think about this. Think about this and put in your thoughts. What is it? Every fruit has its own taste. Every win, every moment that you pluck from life has its own taste. It is sweet. It could be sweet. It could be sour. It could be nutty. It could be anything. It could be just very earthy. It could be grounding. So many ways to look at it. I wish you many, many fruitful moments and the joy in relishing and cherishing the flavors, the taste thereof. So, if this conversation has been of value to you, please write in comments saying, I am connected. Hey, Coach Sophia, how are you? Lovely, mwah, mwah, mwah. Lovely to see you. So, yes, I am connected in comments if this conversation has been of value to you. Every fruit has its own taste. Do let me know your thoughts. I always get so much value when I attend your sessions. Thank you so much. And that means so much to me coming from you. I am connected, she says. Yes, indeed, you are. And us connecting just now is proof of that. So thank you so much for being connected. And tag a friend who needs to receive this message, share it, and until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, and thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so, so much. And again, if you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe to the YouTube channel because here's where I post daily videos on the little things that make life big. Today was day 1435 of my commitment, day after day after day, since May 1st, 2018. Catch you next time. Until then, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, and thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so, so, so much.